Let me stop here. Okay, so hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So if you are not familiar with my face, my name is Matejah and this is my channel. I in the car, y'all, because I really wanted a change in scenery. I was getting tired of my room. I was getting tired of the same ring light and pad. And I'm like, look at all this daylight outside. I was like, let me try out up in this car and do one video. I can do a video of me driving someday, but ain't great today. So first of all, how y'all doing? Y'all day was good. Y'all week was good. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, my week was on the rougher side, and it's only Wednesday. My week was on the rough side. My birthday passed this weekend. Cheers to 19. Ooh, ooh. I had a really great birthday. I celebrated with people I love, and it was really awesome. So thank God for that. But the rest of this week has been really tricky, to be honest with you guys. This is really not going to be a long video. This is a check-in video. This is a random talking video. This was I feel like recording content and I want to record content video. This is very much random, but I can do it anyways, because why not? I don't even know if I can edit this. I might be so raw with y'all, I might not even edit this. I probably ain't edit this, but anyways, well, I gotta come over here because if y'all can't see me, I gotta come over here. But what I want to talk about in today's video, I could relate to a bit personally right now, but I ain't getting into all that because I ain't putting my business out on YouTube. But I'm talking about toxic relationships today. And toxic relationships, oh y'all, I have a camera now. I don't feel like I show you all this before. I have a camera now. It's a T6 Canon. My lovely sister Shan gave it to me, and it came with a standard lens, but my lovely sister again, Ray, got me a new lens for my birthday. The lens is so, y'all, this lens is so spicy. I love this lens. Let me show y'all a picture I take on it of me, like literally just now. Y'all, look how clear this is, bro. Y'all, do y'all see that? Let me see if I can make it clear and in focus. Y'all see how clear that is? This lens is beautiful, bro. And I would have recorded, I feel like the same focus and it looked a little blurry. I don't know if y'all can see this clear. Anyway, I would have recorded on it, but I ain't gonna lie, it's stressing me out a little bit because I still have to figure out like the mechanics of it, and I still have to figure out how to properly work it the way that I know it should be worked. So the other lens had a zoom feature and this one does not have a zoom feature, so I'm trying to figure that part out. But anyways, y'all, we getting very much professional. We have a camera for the channel. Like, I ain't be recording my phone no more. Anyway, aside from that, back to toxic relationships. So by definition, my own definition, a toxic relationship is just a relationship that is in no way, shape, or form healthy, or a relationship that has a part of it that's extremely unhealthy. Because not all toxic relationships are relationships that you could just look at and be like, oh, they toxic. Some people look completely healthy. Their relationships look completely healthy, but when they home, they toxic. You know what I mean? So that's my personal definition of a toxic relationship. I'll probably Google it and like put it right up in here. But like I mentioned before, I'm only 19, so there's only so much experience I have. I'm young. I haven't been in a lot of relationships. Matter of fact, my recent ex is my only serious relationship that I consider a serious relationship. Yeah, if I'm being completely honest. We a bit back and forth right now, but that's not for the channel's business. Anyways, so signs of a toxic relationship. If you and your partner cannot properly communicate, it's heading towards toxic. If you and your partner have to argue about small things, it's heading towards toxic. If y'all if the small little things have to be miscommunicated on a frequent basis, it's heading towards toxic. If God ain't in the center of the relationship, it's automatically toxic. I just saying. But hey, don't step on my toes. I just saying. Yeah, it's giving toxic. Toxic is when there is frequent abuse or abuse at all in the relationship, whether that is verbal, mental, spiritual, or physical, or in other words, domestic abuse. If there's any sort of hitting from the female or the male's part, because y'all get this part mixed up. Some people get this part mixed up. Some people think that abuse is only considered physical when the male hits the female. But let's talk about these females as man beaters. It's a real thing, and it's not a kiki cute funny I hit my man. It's very much abuse. If no one ever told y'all, that's abuse. It's not normalized. It should not be normalized. It's not a trend. It's not cute. Oh, I beat my man. You abuse your man. And if your man abused you, you would holler and you would go to the police. So don't, your ladies, do not be beating up on your man, please. Don't do that. If he cheat on you, leave him. Don't slash his tires. That's too much effort. Don't bleach his clothes. Don't crease up his Jordans and his Nikes and his whatever else. I don't know what kind of shoes. Don't crease them. Don't break his windows. Don't break 3. Not all 4, so the insurance don't cover it. I know how y'all go. Don't do it. Just leave him. Matter of fact, if he didn't cheat, even if he didn't cheat on you and he just provoking you, don't hit that man. It's different if he hits you first and you have to defend yourself. That's different. But unprovoked, don't beat up on that man, please. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Toxic relationships can look a lot of different ways. There are some relationships where people just together because their families want them together, or people just together with a person because they have money, or because they have looks, or because they have that. So you dating that person's things. You ain't dating that person. That's toxic. Toxic relationships can look like when a person manipulates you to think that love is supposed to be toxic. Love is not supposed to be toxic. I know the good love my good God Jesus put on this earth ain't supposed to be toxic. I don't know about y'all, but I know my good Jesus Christ ain't put me on this earth to be with no toxic man or no toxic relationship and have me believe in love is so hard. Love does come with its trials and tribulations. Love does come with its challenges. But love is not toxic. Love is not supposed to be the hardest thing in the world. If I'm being completely honest, it's not what love is supposed to look like. And there's a trend on social medias right now where people have you feeling like, well, if your man ain't trip over you, like if your man don't follow you and you don't know, you ain't saying nothing. Baby, that's toxic. Why is your man following you? Why is your man following you? That means your man don't trust you. Why is your woman following you? That's weird. That's not normal. That's not normal, y'all. I mean, and this is a bit of a controversial part, but this is just my opinion. I don't feel like your partner need to have, or I don't feel like you nor your partner need to have all of your passwords to your social medias. Me personally, I would not do that. You know this Apple. You don't got Apple phone. You don't know this. Oh, gee, look, I'm changing the temperature. Make up this AC off. I don't pay for gas. Anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Man, y'all, I remember what I was saying, but bottom line is, yeah, these things would look so cute on social media. Passwords. I would give you the password as a partner. I would give you the password to my phone, because in the event of like someone is calling me or someone is texting me, I'd say like, babe, go answer this person for me, please. Go call this person back. Go answer this email for me. Could you text my mommy and tell her so and so? Could you text my daddy and tell him so and so? Normal things like that. But if you want my passwords just to invade my chats, I think that's a very much a boundary I'll set in place for my privacy, because it's not that I'm hiding anything. It's more so, if there's healthy trust in this relationship, you don't have to go through my socials, because what are you looking for? The only reason there are people's partners going through their social medias is because they're trying to see who you texting back. They're trying to see if you do anything that they don't know about. That's a trust issue. I don't think there's any healthy reason to have another person's passwords to all of their social medias. I think that's a trust thing, and I think that's a... Oh, I keep changing this temperature. Child, I gotta cut this AC back on, y'all. I can give my woman gas money to seeing it. Anyway, I don't think that's healthy, guys, to be honest. And I think that is also a trait that you should watch for, that could lead to toxic relationships or toxic cycles in your relationship. That password situation, absolutely not. And then there's the physically toxic relationships, and there's the emotionally toxic relationships. Y'all ever see a person who keep going back to their ex, and you could clearly see clear as day, this person, oh frig. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna do that no more. This person is clearly not good for this person. Like, this person, you could clearly see this person is a manipulator. This person takes advantage of this person. This person doesn't truly appreciate this person and does not deserve this person. But this person keep going back to the ex, back to the ex, back to the ex. It's toxic. And y'all, if y'all have a friend like that, please don't carry them hard, because love can be such a blinding thing sometimes, to the point where it's clear as day to you, it's not clear as day to your friend. No matter how much you break that down, it's not clear as day to your friend. Your friend think they in love. They think this the best it can get. They think I really love him or her, and if I stay a little longer, I might just see what I need to see to know that they really love me. So don't beat up them people who you saying she's so dumb, he's so dumb. Why would they stay? Because you would think you'll be one of them people to say, I'll never be one of them. Then you turn around, you can't leave so and so alone either. It's like, you understand what I'm saying? So as a friend, I would say you need to definitely keep talking to the person, your friend. Definitely keep motivating and encouraging your friend and correcting where you see their wrongs. But after a certain while, you have to understand too, if they ain't listening to you, no matter what you say, it's not going to change anything if they really then made up their mind. But if you can influence positively, and don't get frustrated, because they're going to learn eventually. It might be sooner than later. Unfortunately, it might be later than sooner. You know, I mean, sooner than later. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. but yeah, because I've been one of those people where I was stuck, and I have friends who've been stuck. I have friends who are still stuck, unfortunately, and that's the way that it is, and they have to learn for themselves. They're big girls, they're big boys, they can get it. But as a friend, you be supportive, as you can, because when it all said and done and they leave for good, it can hurt, and you'll be the friend to be there and say, hey girl, I got you. Hey boy, I got you. Let me take you over some ice cream. Let's go to the beach. Let's release all of that you've been holding in for the longest time, because that's painful, y'all. That's painful. Leaving somebody you thought was that was the rest of your life. That was the person you spend your whole life with. That's hard. That person is not gonna just get up one day and be like, you know what, friend? You're right. I gone. It ain't gonna happen. They can tell you that next week. They went on me. Anyways, yeah, toxic relationships. I feel like relationships don't just turn toxic over time. I feel like relationships build up to be toxic. I feel like there's red flags that you can't. What this is? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought a piece of the ceiling was gone just now. I had to look from the camera. Anyway, relationships don't just one day turn toxic. It starts and it builds up and it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. So to my followers, my subscribers, sorry, who in relationships, please watch the bad behaviors. Pay attention to, don't let anything go unnoticed. Don't push it under the rug. Don't sweep it under the rug. Peep the bad characteristics. Peep the bad habits, because those things are going to come back and bite you in your butt if you let them sweep them under the rug. If you sweep them under the rug and pretend like, oh, so-and-so is just having a bad day. I don't know what more storage they want me to find, but like, anyway. Yeah, like, that person didn't just one day wake up toxic. Or that relationship didn't one day just turn toxic. It built to that. So y'all, please pay attention to these things that he missed. And he hit you one time, but he promised he ain't gonna never hit you again. Don't sweep that one time under the rug. And I want y'all to know it's important to tell. I do think that you should not tell your friends your personal business in your relationship, but when it gets to a point where it's about your safety, mention certain things to your friends, because it's them same friends and family members and mentors that can hold you accountable. Because when you cannot see the toxicity, they can see it, and they can tell you, okay, hey, you need to run for the hills and you need to not look back. When you can't see it, them people might just be the one to save your life. I can't tell y'all how much stories I didn't see and research. If you go on Google and you just research domestic murders in the country over the last couple of years, it's ridiculous. That one time he hit you and he promised he ain't gonna never hit you again, you can be the same person to have your blood on their hands and you can be gone. Don't accept that. I don't care how sweet of a person it is, and that's just not his character. He was having a bad day, or she was having a bad day. No. And if he or she even ever raised their hand in a manner that's like, I can put my hands on you, y'all better cut that loose and run. That ain't no joke. I being so serious, that ain't no joke. People are crazy. That's not healthy. That's not love. He ain't beating you because he love you. She ain't beating you because she love you. They're beating you because they want control over you. They're beating you because whatever you doing, they ain't producing the reaction they wanted. And so they're now treating you like an object, like an animal, beating you. You ain't no dog. I want y'all to say, I ain't no dog. I ain't no dog. You ain't no dog. And the same thing goes for how they speak to you. Don't let nobody speak to you no type of way. And I want to hold y'all accountable. Don't speak to nobody else no type of way. I don't care how angry you are. Don't start cursing nobody out like a dog. And don't start because the treatment and the way you speak to people, if they speak to you the same way, some people, if they speak to you the same way you speak to them, you're gonna have a fit. You're gonna have a fit. You give others respect because you want it back. Same thing goes for these relationships. No matter how upset you are, you speak to your partner with respect. Let them speak back to you with respect. And if you all do get to the point where voices are raised and curse words start flying out, you bring that back down to her too. And you say, listen, I apologize. That was out of character. And they need to apologize. And they need to say, well, I understand. I apologize. Well, that was out of character for me too. That should never be that should never be a norm in a relationship. You dirty dog, B, you this, that, and next, and F, and that, and that. No, y'all. No. Y'all like burning all on me gas. Child, I gotta give her some money. They're saying that gas is too cheap for me to just be chilling in the car, y'all. Anyways. Yeah, like, there's so much I want to say on toxic relationships. And with toxic relationship, time has passed you like this. You ain't even know when 1 year turned into 5 years, you still with this person. And you ask yourself, you find yourself asking yourself, how I get here? How I have a baby with this person? How I have children with this person? How I get here, babe? Literally how I get here. How I let this person strip me of my dignity. I could have been so much further, but I let this person hold me back. So I tell y'all to tell y'all this, don't get trapped. Don't get caught in the traps, bro. Don't get caught in the traps, because that's what the enemy wants. Don't get caught in no traps from no male, no female. No, don't get caught in them traps, bro. 1 year goes by, 1 year turned into 5 turned into 10. You didn't go to school because you was in love. You didn't go off because you was in love. You didn't start the business because you wasn't in the business mindset because you was in love. You didn't invest in this stock because you was in love. You didn't buy your first car because it wasn't enough bills, because you had to buy diapers because you had your first baby, because you was in love. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Because I'm getting passionate. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? And big up to all the young mothers, the teenage mothers, because y'all doing y'all thing, because it's not easy. Big up to the teenage mothers, the young mothers, the mothers in general. It's not an easy job, especially when you don't have the support of your partner, or in a toxic relationship or toxic cycle. It's hard. It's hard. And I mean it over for y'all. I mean you could never do nothing again. That mean you have an extra responsibility, but you just gotta hustle 2 times harder now, and it can be done. But anyways, that's my little take on toxic relationships. There's a lot more I want to say, but I didn't say this video ain't gonna be long, and I ain't gonna be here talking to y'all for no 30 minutes, because every video was 30 minutes of me talking. That's all I have to say on that right now. And if you all felt my vibe, if you all caught me, if I said anything that piqued your interest and you was like, yeah, for true, she's spitting facts, comment it down below. Message me personally if you ever want to speak to anything regarding toxic relationships. If you're in a toxic cycle and you want someone to talk to or relate to you, or just hear you, please reach out. Please reach out. I'm not judgmental. Promise you all, I'm not judgmental. And with that being said, God is good all the time. Y'all better did say God is good just now. I can be very upset. Anyways, that's me for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell, the notification bell, if you want to hear more from me or see more from me. Vlogs coming very soon, y'all. Y'all see this camera? Airport vlog coming very soon. Move-in vlog coming very soon. Move-in day vlog. Dorm hall supply video coming very soon. Y'all look out for these kind of things. Like, serious. Anyways, y'all, I go on. Be safe and have a great day, beautiful people. Y'all thought I was corny. Okay.